In the last video, we were introduced to a text editor, Nano. We were introduced to Cat, which allowed us to see all of the contents inside of a file. And we were introduced to CP, which was for copy. So now what if we want to move some of these files around? So let's go ahead and use ls. Actually, let's go ahead and clear this off here so everything is nice and clean. We'll go ahead and use ls. We see that in white, those are the files, and in purple, those are the folders. So we see that we have three files up here: conclusion, introduction, and thumbnail. And then we have a YouTube directory. Now, how would we move one of these things around, right? So let's say I want to move something. The keyword is going to be MB. That's going to be for move. So I want to move that thumbnail into that thumbnail folder that we had, right? Remember, we had a thumbnail folder inside of the YouTube folder. I should say directory. I should just call them by one name so I don't confuse you guys. We had the thumbnail directory inside of the YouTube directory. So how do we get that thumbnail file into there? We're going to write the keyword move. We are going to write the the name of the file, so in this case thumbnail, and now we're going to tell it where we want it to go. Now I could do this one of two ways. I can go ahead and keep it simple like this. I will write MB thumbnail YouTube, which means move the thumbnail file into the YouTube directory. If I were to go ahead and ls right now, we see that thumbnail is gone. So let's go ahead and check out the YouTube directory. We know we use the command cd, which is going to be current directory. I want to be inside of the YouTube directory. We see over here, this is going to change. I can ls inside of here. And right now we see that that thumbnail is right over there. So now I want to go ahead and put that thumbnail inside of the thumbnail folder. So move the thumbnail file into the thumbnails folder. I can go ahead and ls. We see that it's not there. I can cd to get inside of that directory. And then we are inside, and I can ls, and boom, thumbnail is right over there. You want to take a look what's inside. You can cat the thumbnail. This is a thumbnail. Awesome. Let's go back to the top. I want to show you a easier way that we could have done that without going from step to step to step. We can make things a bit more specific. So to get to the top, I could either do cd ... twice, or I can just go ahead and use cd with this tilde. That's going to bring me to the top of my user files, or all the way back over here. So now we have conclusion and we have introduction, right? So what if I wanted to move one of these right into the, let's say, the audio folder, right? Let's say the introduction was what I was going to be saying in this video. Do I have to go ahead and do the two steps of bring it into the YouTube directory and then bring it into the audio directory, or could I just go straight up? We can go straight up. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to write move. I want to move the introduction file, and I want to move this into the audio folder, right? The audio folder is inside of the YouTube folder, which is inside of my home directory. I think I'm never going to say folder and directory. I just keep using them back to back. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to stay on just calling them by one thing so it doesn't confuse you guys. So I'm going to move the introduction file into the audio directory. So I'm going to write YouTube. Remember, we don't need to put the slash before the first one. YouTube/audio. Is this going to move it right into there? Let's go ahead and find out. Well, it didn't give us an error, which means that it probably worked. We see that it's not over there. And now let's go into that audio directory. Now we can actually go ahead and save ourselves some time by just going and writing YouTube/audio, right? Because we have access to that YouTube one, and we want to say as soon as we get into that YouTube one, go into the audio directory. Now I'm inside of the audio directory, and I can go ahead and write ls, and there's the introduction. I could go ahead and use cat on it, and we see that it's going to say, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel.